The next thing we're going to be doing with our parallel lines and transversals is we got to be able to calculate and find the value of x. So we got to be able to figure out how to set up equations based on angle relationships that will help us solve for the x value that would be the same x here and there. So the way we need to do that, we need to figure out what the relationship between these two angles are. Now, these two angles specifically are same side exterior angles, so we should know that those are going to be supplementary to each other. They add up to 180. And again, like I told you before, any of these angles and these angles, there's only two different degree values for all these angles. If I've got parallel lines and they're cut by the same line and there's nothing else in between that's messing everything up, then I've got four angles here that are, I got these two are congruent and these two are congruent, and then the ones down here match them. I could also go ahead, if I didn't know they were same side exterior angles, then I could also say, okay, well, a corresponding angle here is going to be 2x plus 8 degrees either way, and then I know that, okay, well, this is a linear pair. Regardless, I should be able to figure out pretty quickly that these are going to be supplementary to each other. And if they're supplementary, then all I have to do is set them up to where their sum will equal 180 degrees. And then I just solve for x. So the first step here, after setting it up, and again, all I did was x minus 11 plus 2x plus 8. Add these two angles together, regardless, I should get 180. And that should be 180 degrees. I need to combine like terms, right? Now, for the math purposes, we're just going to ignore the degree sign for now because it just gets a little tedious trying to carry it down all the way through. So 2x and 3x, when you add them together, or 2x and x added together gives you 3x. Then I have 8 degrees minus 11 degrees, and ends up making negative 3 degrees equals 180. Now I've got just a two-step equation. I can add 3 to each side. 3x is equal to 183. Now if I divide by 3 on each side, I should get that x is equal to 61. So x would equal 61 here. And this isn't 61 degrees, it's just the number 61 because I already got the degree symbol up here. So it's just x would equal the number 61. And that's your final answer. That's all you do. The only thing you need to figure out is if you are going to set them up to be supplementary or set them up to be congruent to one another. And we'll do one to where they're going to be congruent as well. That's the only options. With these parallel lines and a transversal running through, if you've got two angles, they're either going to be congruent to each other or supplementary. That's it. That's all you've got with these. Now, if you had other angles coming off, say I had an angle coming off this way, well then at that point, you start changing things up. But if I just have basically two parallel lines with one line going straight through it, making two intersections, I've got either congruent angles or supplementary angles all the way through. Now in this example, we have alternate exterior angles. They're on alternating sides of the exterior or of the transversal, and they are on the exterior of the parallel lines. These parallel lines, this would be the interior. From here up is the exterior, and from here up, down is the exterior as well. We've got alternate exterior angles. We should know alternate exterior angles are congruent to each other, okay? We should know that. If not, we can say, well, this angle corresponds down here, and I can plug it in, right? And then I can say, okay, well, I've got a vertical pair here now, and I would want to put that in parentheses and put the degree. I've got a vertical pair. It doesn't matter how you remember. You should, and you will get to where you memorize that alternate exterior angles like that are going to be congruent. Some of y'all probably look at this and say, well, I know if I've only got two angle values, then the obtuse angles are going to be congruent to each other, and the acute angles will be congruent to each other as well. That's also true. But you need to understand that alternate exterior automatically means these are going to be congruent. So let's set them up. All we have to do is set them up to equal each other and then solve. So I'm going to have 7x plus 19. I really don't need the parentheses here because they're going to be on opposite sides of the equal sign. But for continuity, I'm going to go ahead and leave them in there. That way you can see exactly what I have here goes on one side, exactly what I have there goes on the other side. So then I can go ahead and solve. I'm going to drop these parentheses just because they're kind of, I don't know where the 9 came from. I got 7x plus 19 equals 9x minus 3. Almost wrote it backwards to begin with. Now all I got to do is get the x's on the same side and the constants on the other. So right now I'm looking at this. I see, well, I've got 9x's on the right and 7 on the left. I want to take them to the side where I've got more of them. It just saves me steps later on. So I'm going to subtract 7x from each side. I have 19 is equal to 2x minus 3. Then I'm going to add 3 to each side. I have 22 is equal to 2x. All I have to do now is divide by 2. And then I have that x is equal to 11. And that would be my final answer there. That's all I need. And again, it's not 11 degrees. It's just the number 11 because I got the degree sign here. I can check that if I wanted to. If I want to go back and check that, then all I would want to do is make sure that if I plug 11 into this angle and plug 11 into that x, that it comes out to the same as if I plug the number into that x. So if I wanted to plug it in, I could say, okay, well, 7 times 11, and I know that's going to be 77, plus 19 equals what? So I got 77 plus 19, that's going to equal 96, and it'd be a 96-degree angle. If I say, okay, well, 9 times 11, then minus 3, 9 times 11 is 99, minus 3 equals 96 degrees. So they're going to be the same. That shows me, okay, I did my math correctly. And that's just plugging the x value that I end up with back in and making sure it makes those two congruent. Even on the other problem we did a minute ago, you could have plugged them back in and make sure that those angles ended up being supplementary after you plugged the numbers in. But that's all there is to it. That's the only ripple in the math that we're doing right now. We're going to do more practice on just finding the angle flat out. We're going to get into some word problems maybe. Might wait till tomorrow on that, but this is the new for the day.